years ago, our next guest starred in one of the most beloved movies about people kicking each other ever made, and the story of Daniel LaRusso continues on the hugely popular Cobra Kai.
Terry Silver. This is how everyone sees him, as some kind of philanthropist out to save the kids of the valley. That's why you're here. I tried to stop Cobra Kai on my own. Nothing's worked. There's only one way to end this. We have to cut the head off the snake.
Hi, Daniel-san. I can do that.
Yeah. Hey, whoa, no. I didn't mean literally cut his head off.
Season 5 of Cobra Kai premiered moments ago on Netflix. Please welcome the karate adult, Ralph Macchio. Welcome. Do people lose their minds when they find out your age?
Lose their minds?
Yeah.
No, maybe a little surprised.
Yeah, because you look almost exactly the same as you did, and yet... Do you mind saying how old you are?
Do I mind? No, I'm 60.
60 years old.
It's a little crazy.
An audible gasp from one of our crew.
The man-child freak is on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Did you ever imagine that this remake of this show would be so hugely popular?
Not at this level. I mean, I always felt if you led them to the well, they would drink the water. I mean, I knew of the impact of the Karate Kid film for decades and decades, and how it's a piece of pop culture and a piece of people's, thank you, a piece of your childhood, you know? So I knew it was beloved, I knew the characters beloved, but to see it explode like this and multi-generation, I mean, we have like 10, 12-year-old kids and people in their 60s and 70s, and they're all watching the same show. It's equal parts nostalgia and kind of now contemporary relevance.
I was thinking about it. Tom Cruise has the #1 movie. I think Madonna has the #1 album, and you've got the #1 television, or it's a streaming show. We don't even have television.
We don't have
barely
television.
anymore.
What is television? This is television.
That is just so. It's so. I don't know. It's interesting. It's like maybe we're. It's so enduring. Maybe we're looking for those.
Yeah, well,
moments
it's comfort food. Man.
Yeah.
You know, it's what we love, and you know, when the stories are well executed, or the album is well executed, the movie, the series, you know, it becomes smart when you could reach all those audiences.
What about you? Do you you worked with Tom Cruise on The Outsiders?
Yeah.
Like, and did you guys have like a long-term plan? I'm sure he had a long-term plan. Could you imagine that, like, you'd be 60 and he'd still be hanging out of an open plane?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a movie in '84, and then I'm gonna come back and reboot it 38 years later. No, I think you wonder if we have a plan. Listen. You create your own luck, maybe. Do you believe that? I don't know. I could say I live by that now. But, you know, I got lucky more than a few times, and here we are again, and I'm really humbled by it. And
do you ever get hit by accident? You've done a lot of these karate movies and shows.
Get hit by accident?
Kicked or hit or any of that stuff.
Occasionally you get tagged. Yeah, that's part of the gig.
And how does that go afterwards?
It hurts.
A lot. I mean, I'm sure it hurts. Is there a lot of apologizing that goes on? Is it just like part of the deal, and that's that?
There's apologizing. I mean, you know, it's like, oh, sorry, okay, let's just try that again.
Oh.
But yeah, once, I mean, back in the original Karate Kid film, I did take one right here from the beloved Mr. William Zabka, the great co-star of Cobra Kai in the Karate Kid, during the famous skeleton fight at the fence scene.
Oh,
I think it's famous.
Yeah.
I hope it's a famous scene.
Yeah.
And so it was like, you know, 4:30 in the morning. We were shooting all night, and they moved the cameras, and we blamed the camera guy. At first, we blamed each other for why his foot hit my face.
Oh, was there almost a real fight blaming each
No,
other?
it was just like, it couldn't possibly be me. It had to be you.
I see, yeah.
And we laugh about it to this day, and we play it up in front of the audience. And
I would imagine you got a lot of pitches as far as rebooting this franchise went.
Yes.
Did you get a lot of those?
Over the years,
Yeah.
I mean, I was very hesitant to go back. I just felt that the Karate Kid film and that franchise was so, like I say, beloved by fans. I didn't want to mess with it.
Right.
But yeah, no, over the years, I'd get the, you know, hey, you know what? And I think it came more from a perspective of people wanting to see more of it, and less than How could we help?
What were the bad ideas that you got?
Well, you know, Miyagi comes back as a ghost and leads you from the heavens.
Wait, you didn't want that?
What? No, I mean, yeah.
That's a great idea.
It is a good idea. I should have pitched it
It's
to you.
not too late, by the way. He could come into Cobra Kai.
Well, you know what's kind of interesting? In Cobra Kai, he is that spirit throughout the show. So,
perfect.
In essence, it just happened. But
maybe
it happened
he
at the
comes
right
back,
time.
then the Ghostbusters come in.
That's it. We cross.
You fly in on that dog thing from Neverending Story,
Right.
and you save everyone. Yeah.
I'm into it. No, I mean, I get all that. And then my favorite was always, I wrote about this, my favorite is always John Avildsen, the great director of The Karate Kid and Rocky and other films. We were sitting down at a lunch, one of my favorite Hollywood stories is two writers, they remain nameless, would say, hey, listen, this is it. What if Rocky Balboa had a kid, and you had a kid, and you from Newark and him from Philly, and Mickey and Miyagi would come together, and it was like a whole mixed martial karate.
I like that idea too.
So we're gonna, you know what I need?
Good thing I
need you on the side of every desk every time I pitch a show. That's what I need.
Yeah, I know that is what you need. You don't need me advising you, that's for sure. You've written a book that is available for pre-order now. I'm going to tell you something. I don't know what's inside the book, but the title, Waxing On, is great.
It is.
It is a great title.
Yes, I wrote that. I mean, those the stories I just told you, part of them.
The subtitle I do not care for.
Well, that's more about
The Karate Kid and Me. There's no and me. It should be The Karate Kid
is
me. Right?
There's still time. It's pre-order. It's great. It's my journey from the moment getting that role to today, and a lot of untold stories. So
you're talking about the journey. Last time you were here, I found one of these teen magazines.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to go back to your desk drawer.
Here's another one. This is, I don't know what magazine this is from, but it's a quiz. It says, imagine Ralph Macchio's handsome face moving closer and closer to yours.
Wow.
His flashing dark eyes looking deep into your own. Imagine his lips touching your lips, so softly, so tenderly. You close your eyes and drift into the wonderful dream world of the moment, and you wish it could last forever. Wow.
Well, I have to say, Jimmy, I'm glad you didn't make a meal out of that moment.
A meal? It's kind of a dessert, actually. There's a quiz here, and I wonder, because I guess...
Oh, don't test me on me.
I want to test you, adult Ralph Macchio against teen Ralph Macchio.
Right.
If you did something that hurt Ralph's feelings, you would A, try to make up for it by buying him a present. B, tell him you believe in speaking your mind, no matter who it hurts. C, apologize as soon as possible and try not to do it again. What would you, as an adult, choose?
I would choose B.
Well, B is incorrect. It was C. Was the right answer. Yeah. Do you think you even took this quiz?
Yeah, no, I don't think I took this quiz.
Did you take this photo?
Yeah, I probably took that photo.
True or false? You take this photo and...
I did take that photo.
Wow.
I love that was sort of at the time, I guess I have an autograph now. So then I had to finish it with way too much of this.
I like it. I love that look.
God.
That is something else.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to see you. Congratulations on this being such a huge success.
Thank you, man.
These bringing these families together. I know, like my cousin Sal and his kids, they just go nuts for this show.
Yeah, it really it clicks on all cylinders. It's fun, and it's kind of the right time. And being on a streaming service, that changed the game. It was able to take beloved characters and then dive into the gray areas and let them breathe a little bit. And here we go, season 5.
Ralph Macchio, he's diving into the gray areas, everybody. Season 5 of Cobra Kai is on Netflix. And order his book, Waxing On. We'll be right back.